I could just sit, I could just sit and wait for all your goodness, hope to feel your presence.
I think on this EP, the song that stands out is kind of the personal moment, maybe the prayer moment between me and God, is Called Me Higher. And it's a funny story because I think I'd written that song a couple years ago, and we'd had it demoed, and another artist was going to put it on their record, and ironically Paul was producing that record too, and he heard the demo of it where David and I were singing on it, and he said, is this All Sons and Daughters singing on this? And the artist said, yeah. And he said, oh, well, you don't want to cut this song because they're going to put it on their record. And she was like, well, oh, okay. And so then he calls us later and he says, hey, Called Me Higher? We're like, yeah. He said, that's going on your new EP. We're like, okay. And it was one of those songs that we hadn't really locked into and really seen the light of what God was doing in it. And I had a moment with it this last week, and I've heard a lot of people talk about that song and it being a really personal song to them, and it finally became that for me this last week. I was driving and listening to some of the mixes, and as I was driving I was picturing faces in our church and picturing my own personal journey and my own personal struggle to kind of step out of the safe zone of my life and kind of let go of the fears that I have, and really allow God to be in control of my life. And I feel like this last year of my life has been a lot about letting go. And so as the chorus was going, you have called me higher, you have called me deeper, and I'll go where you will lead. I just saw these faces in our church, people like getting courage to do things that maybe they've never had the courage to do before. And so I kind of hope that song takes that life for other people the way that we've kind of seen it, stir in our own hearts. And I really feel like it is a song of a personal relationship with Jesus, where he does call us out of those weak moments and into his strength, and I think that song is gonna be that for a lot of people.